Tonight on 6 on Your Side at 5:30, a local church serves the community with a food pantry, helping people in need of food and positivity. Plus, the DEQ puts a halt on burning activities to avoid potential health effects during the pandemic.
And temperatures are warming in southern Idaho. A few showers headed our way, and then temperatures skyrocket. When we'll hit the 60s and how long we'll stay there coming up.
6 on Your Side at 5:30 starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jessica Taylor. Police say a man suspected of shooting at 2 police officers in Adams County last Sunday is now in custody. William Pearl James was arrested early this morning near his parents' home in New Meadows. He is now being held at the Adams County Jail, suspected of the attempted murder of 2 officers. As 6 on Your Side previously reported, police say James opened fire Sunday when deputies responded to a report of someone violating a protection order. Idaho State Police releasing a statement saying, quote, "People can now feel safe in their homes, knowing James won't continue to be a threat." Idaho health officials are now reporting over 1,000 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in the state, with over 10,000 tests conducted. Today, officials confirm 64 new cases and no new deaths. The majority of confirmed cases lie in Blaine, Ada, and Canyon counties. For the latest updates on coronavirus cases in the state of Idaho, visit our website, 6onyourside.com. Today, the Idaho Fish and Game Commission voted unanimously in favor of a temporary ban for out-of-state hunters, anglers, and trappers to prevent people from traveling into Idaho during the coronavirus pandemic. Idaho residents can still go hunting and fishing, but Idaho Fish and Game advises people to practice social distancing and check before heading out, as a number of different recreation sites have closed. This rule comes in conjunction with Idaho's response to COVID-19, the governor's stay-at-home order, and after Washington state banned fishing in their state.
We're asking our residents to stay home or to recreate locally, and then inviting folks from other states in seems a little counterproductive. And so we just wanted to, stick with what the governor is asking people to do, and this is one method we had to do that.
Non-residents who got their tags or licenses before Saturday remain valid, and this temporary order can be reversed if circumstances with the coronavirus change. Time now to get a check of the weather with Steve Liebenthal joining us. Steve, it feels like we've had everything this week, from rain to sunshine and earthquake, clouds today. Am I missing anything?
No, we actually had a little bit of snow earlier in the week. It didn't stick to the ground, but there were some snow flurries that made it all the way down to the floor of the Treasure Valley. I don't think we'll see anything like that soon, but we do have some showers trying to push in our direction. When we take a look at satellite and radar, you can see that flow coming at us from the southwest. There's an area of low pressure moving on shore over southern Oregon, and it will lead to some showers, most likely tomorrow afternoon. Our afternoon highs today were warmer than average. We got up to 58 degrees this afternoon in Boise. Not bad at all, but we do have some cloud cover out there. Doesn't look like much of a threat of showers this evening, except in eastern Oregon and maybe over the Owyhee Mountains. We could have a shower creep into the western Treasure Valley as well. But we're looking at those temperatures warming again tomorrow afternoon. There you see that chance of showers in the afternoon. And then in the evening, a very good chance of showers, especially in the lower Treasure Valley, but not limited to that area. There's a chance we'll see those showers here in the upper Treasure Valley as well. After that, things really start to change. And for the better, if you're looking for sunshine and warmer temperatures, we'll take a look at that 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Steve. The Boise Vineyard Church is helping people by giving away food to those who need it during these tough times caused by the coronavirus. 6 on Your Side's Steve Dent found out that the number of people who need food is growing exponentially, just like the virus.
The line of cars waiting to get to the food pantry at the Boise Vineyard Christian Church really shines a light on how many people in our community need help.
It does highlight the severity of the need, which is sad to my heart, that we have such a need in our community. But hopefully that we can keep providing for that need.
A week ago, the pantry served around 50 families. But this week, the drive-through service has grown exponentially.
So we're at over 200 now and the line out Chinden. So just going to keep going. I think God is multiplying because we still have tons of food.
The church has received food from other pantries that have closed down. And they plan on getting more food after some people showed up just to donate money to the cause.
One donated $1,000. So how precious is that?
I love these type of stories. However, I didn't speak with anyone getting food because so many people were there. I just didn't feel safe. But I applaud the hardworking volunteers for helping during the COVID-19 pandemic while trying to maintain those social distancing protocols.
It brings joy to my heart because I'm getting to love on people. So yeah, we're just praying for people and feeding them at the same time.
The pantry service is open every Wednesday and Saturday from 10 to noon. Steve Dent, 6 on your side.
The food pantry serves people in Ada and Elmore counties. The church asks that people bring their driver's license to help expedite the process. The air quality index in the Treasure Valley and the surrounding area is good right now, and according to the Department of Environmental Quality, that forecast will continue into the spring. But the DEQ is asking the public to refrain from any non-essential burning activities to avoid additional health effects for those who catch the coronavirus. It's not a burn ban, but a precautionary measure because of how COVID-19 affects the lungs and the respiratory system.
If you can reduce that's always helpful in terms of reducing contaminants in the air and helping those people with those respiratory illnesses recover and not further causing concern with COVID and things like that.
We also asked the Department of Environmental Quality about the effect fewer cars on the road has on the air quality. They told us they don't have enough data to assess that yet, and they say air quality is normally good during spring in Idaho. During the governor's shelter-in-place order, first responders continue to do their jobs in an effort to keep our communities safe. However, the coronavirus has changed the daily routines of paramedics, firefighters, and other first responders. Canyon County paramedics are wearing personal protective gear when they go out to help people on a call.
On every single 911 call that we go on, regardless of the nature, we're wearing at least an N95 mask, protective goggles, and gloves. That's a new thing for us.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll hear more from the Canyon County paramedics and Boise Fire about their concerns regarding working during the coronavirus pandemic and what the public can do to help. We still don't know the full effects of the coronavirus on towns and cities due to quarantine and stay-at-home orders. While your hometown may be facing its issues, it's important to think about the towns that rely on tourism, like Twin Falls. The tourism industry is the 5th largest industry in Twin Falls, with over 55,000 visitors last year. That number is expected to drop amid the COVID-19 outbreak. The Chamber of Commerce is already witnessing numerous layoffs and unemployment rising.
It employs thousands of people. Many of those people were the frontline folks who lost their jobs initially with this because of the shutdown of certain businesses.
Tomorrow night on 6 on Your Side, we'll have more on how Twin Falls businesses are trying to make ends meet during the COVID-19 pandemic. When President Trump signed the final leg of the economic stimulus package into law, it gave clear guidelines on which small businesses are eligible and what their loans will look like. Idaho developer and former gubernatorial candidate Tommy Ahlquist has seen rough waters before and has some advice for Idaho's small businesses to get them through these times.
The better we are at flattening this and as a community, and it will be there'll be different sections of our state that are hit harder because of how they do on this flattening of the curve. The quicker we'll get back to work too. So that's the other reason to really comply, is to try to minimize the impact on the business community.
You can hear more of his thoughts and advice on the small business stimulus package coming up Sunday night at 10 o'clock on 6 on Your Side. Still ahead on 6 on Your Side, the Idaho State Parks are giving you a look at the great outdoors for your indoor isolation.
6 on Your Side at 5:30 continues now.
With kids turning to online learning, the Idaho Department of Parks and Recreation is offering a new way to learn and explore the Gem State from the comforts of home. Idaho State Parks are teaming up to offer family-friendly videos, worksheets, and even lesson plans for teachers. Rangers from the parks are able to take people on guided hikes and show how to make crafts right at home. They'll also offer talks on a variety of topics.
Absolutely. Yeah, our topics so far have been about geology, California trail history, butterflies. In a few weeks, it's the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, so we're talking about sustainability. And all of those topics are great for kids to learn about, but even folks who maybe have never been out to the park can learn some things as well.
To find your park and see what's being offered now, head to Idaho Parks and Recreation's website, YouTube, or social media pages. The COVID-19 pandemic has influenced every industry in the Treasure Valley, including the art scene. Art shows around the state have been canceled or postponed, leaving a lot of artists only able to sell their work online.
I think when we are able to do these events again, it's never going to be the same as it was. It'll take a long time to rebuild them. So even if this is a short time frame that we're out, it's going to change things.
While the coronavirus means less business for artists, Kistner says the extra time has allowed her to get more practice in and try new things with her art. Still ahead on 6 on Your Side, the coronavirus is spreading, even causing nurses to call out sick. To keep our hospitals staffed, some retired nurses are coming back to work.
West, and we do have a chance of showers on Sunday, but warmer weather is on the way when we'll get back to that sunshine and temperatures near 70 degrees coming up.
Now, Steve Liebenthal with the On Your Side forecast.
And we do have some clouds coming at us from the west. A storm system moving onto the Oregon coast will bring some showers in our direction. Probably tomorrow afternoon, our highest likelihood, some light showers early in the afternoon, and then the potential of some heavier showers later in the afternoon and evening. Could even see a thunderstorm, especially over eastern Oregon. But you can see those clouds to the west of us. They look kind of ominous, but not much precipitation coming out of those. We're sitting at 58 degrees right now at the Boise airport. The average high temperature for this date is actually 59, so we've come very close, but haven't quite made it there today. A little bit of sunshine mixed with clouds in McCall, temperatures there right around average as well. And in Sun Valley, we had some sunshine earlier. Looks like some cloud cover there. Those temperatures also near average for this time of year. Generally, we'll be warming up over the next 10 days. In fact, tomorrow we expect to make it into the low 60s. 61 would be a couple of degrees warmer than average. 60 on Monday, and then those temperatures really taking off after the storm system that will move through tomorrow gets out of the way and makes way for high pressure. So Friday, we could get up to 68 degrees. In fact, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're looking at temperatures closer to 70 than 60. We are seeing some radar returns here, but not seeing any reports of any real precipitation. There might be some very light sprinkles coming out of the clouds that are moving into eastern Oregon and southwest Idaho, but radar probably seeing some virga, that rain that doesn't make it to the ground, evaporates into the atmosphere. And remember, the Earth is curved, so the radar sight from Boise goes in a straight line, and the farther out it goes, the higher it looks in the sky. So those could just be some low clouds, but some light showers are possible this evening. And then the storm system that's coming onto the coast right here will move just to the south of us, but the moisture wrapping around it will bring some showers again, especially tomorrow afternoon. That other area of low pressure you can see there diving to south, not a big concern. And finally, we have high pressure that we expect to move in toward the middle part of the week, and that's why those temperatures will warm up and will stay warmer than average as we go through the later part of the week and into the weekend. So afternoon highs tomorrow, slightly warmer than average. 61 is our forecast high in Boise after a morning low of 40 degrees. Those showers possible in the afternoon and a slight chance of an afternoon thunderstorm. West Central Mountains, snow showers with the snow level around 5,000 to 5,500 feet, so 1 to 2 inches above that 5,500 foot level. East Central Mountains, same story. Down below freezing in Stanley, so if you have precipitation in the morning, likely to be snow 1 to 2 inches above 5,000 feet. Partly cloudy skies for the Magic Valley, but look for showers in the afternoon. A bit of a breeze out of the south. Could even see a thunderstorm there as well. There's your chance of precipitation tomorrow, again, especially in the afternoon. That possibility of thunderstorms is there. We have a chance of some showers early in the morning on Monday, and then skies start to clear. That high pressure builds in. Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, and there you see it. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, afternoon highs in the upper 60s. And Jessica, I wouldn't be surprised if some places like Ontario make it up to 70 degrees on one of those days.
Wow, that sounds nice. I could put up with a few more light showers if it means we get close to 70 degrees. That sounds great. Thank you, Steve. Still ahead on 6 on your side. Nurses aren't immune to getting the coronavirus. Hear how the state is keeping up our hospitals and keeping them staffed up next.
6 on your side at 5:30 continues now.
As medical professionals spend long hours serving COVID-19 patients, some are bound to get sick. That's already been the case in Blaine County. To help handle a loss of personnel because of coronavirus, both Idaho and Oregon are adapting. 6 on your side's Natasha Williams has more on how they're meeting the need.
Idaho and Oregon state boards of nursing are working to make sure they have enough nurses to continue battling the COVID-19 pandemic.
You know, as we hear the news about what possibly could happen with hospitals being overrun, healthcare workers becoming ill themselves, we know that there need to be more people there to take care of individuals who are sick.
Both boards have started new programs to allow retired nurses to come back and help fight the pandemic.
Whether that's a nurse who no longer is practicing, maybe they retired, maybe they have just let their license lapse for a few years, maybe to raise a family or any reason. We're inviting them to come back. You get a free temporary license to go to work and do this.
We have instituted 3 licensing changes to help those existing nurses who are on the front lines and also to help encourage retirees who may want to rejoin the effort.
And it's not all just about retired nurses.
We're also looking at the other end of the age spectrum kind of for students. So there are a lot of students around the state that are in, excellent nursing schools. We have excellent nursing schools in Idaho.
The Idaho board is waiving fees on their apprenticeship program for nursing students. The board is also allowing graduates of nursing programs extended licenses while they wait to take their national nursing test called the NCLEX.
Some of these students, especially in the apprenticeship program, they must get so many hours of clinicals. And right now it's really tough to do that. So we are actually allowing schools to count 1 hour worked for 1 hour of clinical that's expected. So that's also helping them.
They're also allowing nursing students set to graduate this spring to help fight the pandemic with some restrictions.
So we're saying if you were scheduled to graduate this spring, then we are going to issue a free temporary license for you to go to work. Now that license has restrictions, so you must have extra supervision, but there are things that you can do. You can jump in and help out.
To help meet the need in Oregon, actively licensed nurses and nursing assistants licensed in another state or U.S. jurisdiction are now able to provide care in the state under special emergency authorization.
So that will help both bolster the in-person and telehealth care to Oregonians.
Both boards say making sure the medical personnel have the skills and capability to help is a top priority.
Still maintain integrity, still maintain safety in the process to make sure that the nurses who are going to be jumping in there and helping out actually have the credentials, have the training, they are competent in what they're doing.
Natasha Williams, 6 on your side.
If you'd like to learn more about these programs, we have a link on our website. Just head to 6onyourside.com and click coronavirus. Here's a live look from our Red Lion Tower Cam. Steve Liebenthal will take a final look at the forecast next. Steve Liebenthal joins us with one last look at the weather. Steve, are we going to see any more clouds tomorrow?
Yeah, we will have some cloud cover and even the possibility of showers. Take a look at the out the window forecast.